Hello, hello, hello. How are y'all doing here on this Monday evening? Hopefully, y'all can hear me fine. I'm not sure if anyone's in here yet. Let me get in the comments. What's up, Kyle? I see you in here early, brother. How you doing here on a Monday evening? I'm basically here just to come to talk to y'all just for a few minutes, let y'all know what's going on with the channel, some of the upcoming videos that I have planned and everything like that. Let y'all know what's going on as far as the breaks and everything like that. But I figured I'd come on here live to I wouldn't just make a video. I was going to come on here live to let people interact, like our guy Frank Garcia. What's up, brother? How you doing? Let you guys ask any questions that you may have regarding the channel, about myself, anything like that. I just figured it was a good time. I wasn't doing a whole lot today. I had today off, so figured why not come on here late on a Monday night and talk to the subs. So we're almost at 1,000. So I just truly, first off, just wanted to say thank you for every single one of you that have subscribed, that haven't subscribed, that are going to subscribe. Just thank every single one of you. I've been working on this channel now since January of 2021, so 3 years now, or going on the third year now, and it's a whole lot of work just staying consistent, but I think I've got a consistent schedule. It's tough sometimes because you do get a little bit of burnout here and there, but being a huge MMA fan, I'm just that fire inside of me, it kind of seems like it's always there, even though it might dull out just a little bit. I'm always going to be here. I'm a huge UFC fan, not really MMA altogether. I'm more of a fan of the best of the best. That's what the UFC advertises. So I figured I would come on here, just talk to y'all for a few minutes, as as the thumbnail said. So got a few of y'all in here right now. I just want to start off by letting y'all know what's going on with my next break. So on my Instagram, I posted a page. Hey, I ordered my next box. Be ready for the information in the break this upcoming Monday, which was going to be my immaculate video. However, Sunday night, I got a post, or not a post, a email from Steel City that says my order was canceled. And I was like, what the hell? Why? I was like, maybe it's because I just now use this new card that I just now got for the business. Because those of you who know, I just now did open the Golden Octagon LLC. So it was my first purchase with the new business card, and it got accepted, but then it got canceled, saying that they couldn't verify who I was or something like that. So the first purchase did not go as swell. So they did say it would take 3 to 5 days to get returned for that. So long story short, we are not going to do the break, the optic copy break that I had planned. But I don't feel like that's the worst in the world, because the way the last one went, not all the spots sold. I didn't really feel like it was too much. It was like $20 per spot, and I think only like 7 or 8 of the spots sold. So that being said, it's like I kind of ate a lot of the cost, or not a lot of the cost. I almost broke even. I think that box was like 180 or something like that. So I about broke even for the box. So that's not really my goal. That's not a way a business can function, is just breaking even. So I think it's probably the product itself that not too many people were interested in. So that being said, I think my next break, I'm going to hold off until 2023 Prism. It is just next month now. So I figured I would just save up for that and do my next break, have that be 2023 Prism, because as I said, not a whole bunch of the spots filled up. And then, yeah. So a few more people popping in here. So that being said, that's the info on the break. So let's say what's up to a few more people. What's up, Boopy Boy? How you doing, my guy? And then we got Elstan. Hey, Matt, what is your take on Jon Jones versus Gon? Bro, I am interested in that fight to no end, because if you know me, you know Jon Jones was my favorite fighter of all time for the longest time, until he just kind of stopped fighting for the most part. So my hopes that he was going to return, like, slowly just diminished over and over. I was just hoping for I guess that he would be back sooner, but he's not. Francis left. I was hoping for Jon versus Francis, but we get Ciryl Gane versus Jon Jones. And that being said, tough fight for Jon, especially never seeing him up at heavyweight, but Ciryl Gane's wrestling wasn't the best. You saw a Francis Ngannou that doesn't wrestle the best or that often get Cyril Gahn down with pretty much ease. Yeah, it was a power takedown, but I believe the technique that Jon Jones has can definitely exploit some weaknesses that Cyril Gahn has. And I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw a post a few days ago. I believe the Mac Life posted it in an interview from Cyril Gahn that he was like, yeah, I haven't trained a lot. Like my wrestling's not very good. I was just like, wow, Cyril Gahn's not too confident in himself that he's going to beat Jon Jones. So I am super interested to see how that fight goes. I'm going to be rooting for the GOAT himself, Jon Jones, but interesting fight, seeing him up a heavyweight. Cyril Gahn is not an easy task. So yeah. So up next, yeah, hopefully that's just my goal is like just to get a box, let everyone get a chance to get a spot, like, you know, without having to buy that full box and me not having to eat any of the costs, because me personally, I am shelling out and buying that full box in hopes that other people can buy in. So I think that's going to be the way is for me to just wait till 2023 to do the next break. And then we got, what's your favorite O'Malley fight? And O'Malley knockout. Personally, my favorite is Watch Sugar versus Jan. But yeah, bro, it's hard to say what my favorite one is, because I just think he's a wizard in the octagon. Like, no one's really moved like he has and been as lanky and just delivered the power that the Sugar Show does. So I have watched Jon since he was on the Contender Series, and every single fight since. Which one stands out the most? Just a few moments when he was dribbling basketball and Chris Moutinho just in between his legs and jabbing him. That was hilarious. The Eddie Wineland knockout also was fantastic. You know, the fake uppercut to the straight. Perfect. Yeah, man. And the Sugar versus Jan, everyone had so much hate for Sean O'Malley going into that fight, and he proved all the haters wrong. It was a close fight. A lot of people say that he didn't win, but he gained a lot of credit in a lot of people's eyes because the fight was super close. Yeah. What's that? How did you meet Dorian? I believe in school, but what under circumstances, bro? Funny enough, I have known Dorian since, bro, we went to elementary school together. So like kindergarten, first grade, second grade. And then I think around the fourth grade mark, I moved to the street right next to him. So I was like 10 years old. And I moved to the street right next to Dorian. So we rode the same school bus. And we, at the time, were both huge WWE fans. So we used to get in talk about like what happened last night on like Raw or like fucking SmackDown, like Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Triple H, Booker T, Stone Cold. That was our time. And then Brock Lesnar really got us both into the UFC when he went over. That's when we were like, oh shit, like he's gonna crush him because he's huge. And from that point on, I don't think I looked back to like, to be honest, I don't think I ever watched pro wrestling past around that time. Maybe for like a little bit, like in high school, I tried to get like a little bit interested in it, and it just, I couldn't watch it anymore because I knew it was fake. Like, so yeah, that being said, yeah, that's how me and old D Rose met. Just super old friends from way back in the day. And then we rode the school bus together. And then from that point on, we just happened to be friends. And then, you know how life separates people. Like, you know, after high school, he stayed in our hometown and I moved across the state. Further, I guess a lot of those of you who don't know, right after high school, I actually joined the U.S. Navy. So I spent 4 years in the Navy right after high school. Realized that, you know, the Navy wasn't really my cup of tea for the most part. I just, nah, just wasn't for me. But I did my contract, did my got out honorably, and now I kind of work in the same area for the most part, like logistics, things like that, all basically for the same stuff. And then he's just there, but we are still huge MMA fans. Oh yeah, brother. It is what it is. I don't like to, yeah. I like when everyone says like, thank you for your service. Personally, I'm just like, man, I didn't really do a whole lot. I know like a lot of people like are like, you know, like, thank you for your service. But me personally, it's just like, man, I don't really feel like I did a whole lot. I just kind of sat at a desk and just ordered parts for the most part. Like my job, I wasn't out there shooting nobody. I wasn't out there defending anyone. I had a lot of dumb shit that I had to do. Like for any of those no like standing watches, that is the worst shit on earth. I do not wish standing a watch for those of you that know what that is on anyone. That's bro, you would just be up all night like, well, why am I standing here? Like, well, what am I looking out for? But yeah. I guess I'm not really too open with, all my like shit I got going on, but I guess because of that, like I guess there's some things that can be said where I wouldn't want to get in like trouble or anything like that. Like I don't want to say something I'm not supposed to say or anything like that. So it was a fun time in my life for the most part. Let's see. Jalen Habsha, what editing software do you bro, if you saw what I use, so I have a MacBook Pro. I believe this is from maybe like 2017, 2018, something like that. I've had it for a few years now. Actually, I think I got it with the money that I got after I got out of the Navy. I just had like a big chunk of money, and I was like, well, there's a few things that I'm probably going to need if I want to go to school and all of that. So I end up buying this, realizing that you buy a MacBook for college, you're pretty much screwed because nothing works. Yeah, so I had this brick set in here, but I knew it was a good computer. So I didn't want to pay for the software, which is called Final Cut Pro. So for a while, I tried to use, I believe, I forgot what the stock went on here, like iMovie or something like that. But the issue is you can only do two lines of editing, which doesn't really work if you're trying to make something like my videos usually are that, have like little overlays, clips, two of me there, some music. I can't really do that. So what I do is I Google Final Cut Pro free trial, and they give you that free trial for 90 days. So your boy every 90 days puts in his email again and re-downloads Final Cut X Pro trial, and I edit everything from that pro trial. So it isn't the best way to do it, but it's the cheapest way because I think Final Cut's maybe like $300-$400, one of the two. And I don't know if this MacBook Pro really has the space on it because it isn't like the top of the line one or anything like that. I should probably get an actual computer, but maybe once we get on up to 1,000 and I'm able to, I guess, get some kind of payback for doing this. I know it's not going to be a lot, but once we get there, I feel like maybe someone will reach out to us and and ask to sponsor us or something like that. But Kyle asking, do you have any hobbies outside of the UFC, bro? Funny enough, until I think the years have flown by now, but I was a football fan for a while, dude. I was a huge Atlanta Falcons fan. For those of you that know, like the area that I'm from, I am from Blacksburg, Virginia, which is the same town as Virginia Tech. I was a huge Michael Vick fan, like my whole childhood. I was like, whoa, look what he can do with the ball. I was amazed. And then he went to the Atlanta Falcons when he got drafted from college to the NFL. So instantly, the Atlanta Falcons were my favorite football team. I just wanted to see them do good. And I think my 8th grade year, he got in trouble for all of like the dog fighting and everything like that. But I was not willing to let my team go. I became the biggest Julio Jones fan in the world. And they finally made it to the Super Bowl. I believe it was like maybe 2016, 2017, one of those years. And what Tom Brady did to the Atlanta Falcons made me swear off football for the rest of my life. I'll never watch football again. At least that's what I told myself. Maybe something can get me back interested into football. But, man, seeing the Atlanta Falcons be up like that and then just absolutely come back and just get demolished, I swore off football forever. So that being said, outside of the UFC, bro, not a whole lot, man. I am here prelims to main event every single UFC fight week. That's just what I watch. I guess I have cards. Like I do the cards. So basically, my schedule is I work Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. So starting this upcoming Thursday, I might have something going on every single or once a month on the Thursday nights, but Wednesday nights I have the podcast with D Rose, and then obviously fights Saturday. I try to do all my fight bet study Friday after the weigh-in, so that kind of occupies like 3 of my 7 days there. And then I got my card video that I actually film on Sunday. So I really only have 3 extra days. So I just kind of try to hang out with my girlfriend because she does get mad at me a lot because we don't spend any time together. So that's basically what I do outside of watching UFC. Yeah, brother. That's what I have to use, and it gets it done. Um, been hooked on whatnot since you mentioned. I've gotten so many steals and found a new hobby. Yeah, brother. I think that is. I don't want to say that's my issue with the whatnot. Is just the steals. It's just like um, unless you have a whole bunch of people in there that are looking for certain things, I don't know if it's worth the time for me to just sit there for a few hours. Like, like I don't have like the newest hot product like for people to buy or anything like that. And I'm not the biggest seller in the world. So it's it's kind of tough because I want to be able to sell cards, but at the same time, it's like whatnot, the fees that they took, and a whole bunch of people. Like I had a Rose Namajunas like that I started off maybe at $3, and I was like, oh, this is a pretty fair price. This will probably go for like $4 to $5, and it didn't even have a bid on it. A few other cards like that, and yeah, I don't know. I just think my time would be a lot more well spent here. I could basically do my own whatnot right here. I can live stream. I can have the cards right here. Um, yeah, and you can buy it off of my eBay. So anything that you guys wanted to buy for me from eBay, I could show it to you right here. I guess my very own like little white whatnot. I don't really see the need to go there. Being able to do to like do this. I tried it. I gave it a little chance, but me personally, I think I'm just gonna sell on eBay and anything that like wants to be broke, I can break right here live. And I feel like why not, dude? All right. So next question what is Asia Tmall? I mean, obviously the cards are from Asia, but I don't know why some listings say Tmall. So Tmall, I personally don't know where the Tmall comes from. I think that is what was on the box when it came out, though. So these are the Asia exclusives. There's only maybe a few of these sets every year, and they're not going to be readily available. Like you'll see some sealed products, but the cards inside will be very different. For example, there was a Tmall version of the 2021 Prism, I think, and it came in like in this little like envelope. And it only had just a few cards in it, and it was like $1,000 for like 5 or like 6 cards or something like that. And I want to say they were all out of 8, maybe something like that. And then obviously with 2021 Select, they did it as well. But really where I have my Tmall Chronicles from or the Panini Asia is from 2021 Chronicles. Basically, it's just I would guess the best way that I can explain it was Panini has Chronicles, and then a smaller Asia set is made specifically for Asia that are like better quality cards, just different cards. But being able to buy and sell, they do make our way over here. So Tmall Asia or Asia / Tmall, it's the same thing. Just make sure that I guess if you're going to buy something with that Asia / Tmall on it, just make sure that you know what you're looking at for the most part, because some people may have no clue what that is and they just put it on there. For example, the excuse me, the Asia Tmalls for 2021 Chronicles all have this like scope pattern, and the parallels are red to 88 and gold to 8 in that set specifically. Yeah, I wish I would have just went ahead and read down L stand right here. Exactly. Tmall is Chinese eBay. Yeah, so basically like the that exclusive. It's an exclusive, as I said. Don't do whatnot. Yeah, for sure. What's your favorite UFC card outside of the one of ones, bro? One thing that I would love to get at some point is a color blast. I see for the past 2 years the color blasts look so cool, and it's like I know they're so hard to hit, but just I my reaction if I hit any color blast is just going to be over the top of the world because that those cards just look so beautiful. And personally, I have problems with the mail, as y'all see. I don't want to spend any large amount of money on a card that I don't know if it's going to get here in one single piece. And when you're buying a single card like that from a seller, I don't want to screw over like the seller if it comes in bad shape, and I don't want to mess up the card either. So that being said, it's like I have a hard time paying maybe over like I'd say $200. If the card is over $200, the chances of me actually buying that online and getting it sent to my house are very little. I would probably just hold off, try to meet the person at a card show or something like that. I may miss out on a lot of deals like that, but truly I do not trust my mail at all because I'm telling you, they do not care. They do not care. Um, yeah, so the answer to your question is I would love to hit a color blast this year, brother. Um, yeah, I'm guessing. I'm not sure what you're asking about. Um, I've seen it. Exactly. And that's my issue. Like, if the cards would sell, if I'm like listing like good cards starting off at like $5 and it's like I didn't even have a bid on it. It's like, well, I don't know because I'm just not going to sit there for hours on end and sell nothing. It's basically literally just like wasting my time. And personally, if I just want to sit right in front of some cameras and just talk to someone, I can come right here and at least grow the YouTube just a little bit, you know. What's up? The mound of rebounds. We got Charles Barkley in here. What's up, brother? Um, I'm sure it is, brother. I'm sure it is. I don't think you really have to worry about UFC cards being, or at least hopefully not. I don't think you have to worry about UFC cards being faked too much yet. I don't think they're popular enough. I don't think there's really enough demand, and I think you could probably tell for the most part if you just touch it. You just touch it, you'd probably know. But at the same time, hopefully I have no fake cards, but I also do open the majority of my cards up here. But yeah, I don't think it's big enough or old enough yet. I think you know what, if a person's going to fake something, I assume that they're going to fake something that would be worth it to fake, like older, like, like Michael Jordan, LeBron, stuff like that. If you have the option to make cards, I doubt you're going to be focusing on UFC cards. You're probably going to focus on, Tom Brady, football, basketball, stuff like that. But yeah, brother, I'm sure it's fine. If not, reach out to the seller and hopefully you can get your money back, brother. Um, collecting a lot of Forrest Griffin. I'm collecting a lot of Forrest Griffin autos, looking for the one of one, brother. Good luck, man. Good luck. One of ones are definitely not easy to get. I've been opening UFC cards since 2019 Topps Chrome. That is when I very first got into strictly opening UFC cards. I didn't open anything else from that point on, from 2019 Chrome. And the first time I hit a one-on-one was 2022 Don Russ earlier this year. So 3 years of opening UFC cards before I hit my first one-of-one. And then I did go on, or I guess later on in the year, or I guess the beginning of this year, I did hit that one-of-one Izzy. So that was pretty sick. So if I can get a one-of-one this upcoming year too, hey, your boy ain't going to be complaining over here at all. Yeah. All right. Cool. Glad I can clear that up, brother. So a few other things. Since I'm not going to be doing the whatnot anymore. There's a little conversation going on here. I'm not going to be doing the whatnot anymore. As I said, just not worth my time for the most part. So what I will be doing though is the return of the Golden Pack. The Golden Pack will be returning this upcoming week. So for those of you who don't know what that is, in my Monday card videos, I did it for 3 weeks. I basically took 20 to 30 cards. Pretty good cards, all hits. There were never any base cards, and if so, it was like a rookie card or something like that. But take 20 to 30 cards. I show them to you here on my Monday card video channel. Monday card video. Yeah, one of the, I don't know why I said channel, Monday card video. And then I post a list up on my eBay for, you know, golden pack number, whatever. This one will be number 4, like the next one that I do. And I start listing at $1 and I let you guys, the fans, decide what it goes up to. And there have been some absolute heaters. My past 3 golden pack weeks winners have all got some fantastic cards. I believe one sold for $40, one sold for $50, and then one sold for $60. But golden pack number 3 was an absolute heater. And I truly think it was a good value because a lot of fantastic cards for a not the worst price in the world, because you think about if like you could sell each one of those individually, you could for sure probably double like your money back, no issues at all. But me personally, I got a lot of damn cards sitting here, and I just figured it's easy to bulk something up, let you guys see it, what you're going to get, and let you guys bid on some stuff that I don't really want for my collection. I can free up some space. You guys can get some cards for cheap. All of the above. So the golden pack will be returning this upcoming week. Not really too sure what is the video is going to be, because I only have right now, I have an optic hobby box sitting there, but my last optic videos haven't turned out too well. So I've ordered some new stuff. I do want to let you guys know that last night your boy pulled the trigger on another 2022 immaculate hobby box. So this one was good. I'm hoping that this other one can be just as good, if not even better. But my girlfriend got the last one for me, so I figured I could just do a solid for myself for the channel. I got another UFC immaculate hobby box that is coming on the way. So I'm not really sure when that'll get here, but when it does get here, you know, it'll just be in the rotation somewhere. I do have another video. I think I'm gonna yeah, I basically spent a lot of money last night on just stuff for the video. So that being said, for the next 6 weeks, I have videos planned. So you guys be on the lookout for those. And I believe that should get us to that 2023 Prism mark. And at least if not, then, you know, I have to figure something else out. But yeah, a lot going on here on the channel, but you know, I'm just thankful that every single one of y'all just take the time to watch. So because if not, then I would just be sitting here talking to no one, and then at the end of the day, I'm like, wow, 7 people saw that, cool. But I feel like we're slowly building enough of a community here. I haven't really met many assholes yet. Most of y'all seem super sick. I love talking to y'all in the comments. There's a few people like this guy right here, Papa Chuck, always in here. And you know, I am also down for that, brother. Albino Manatee. Exactly. Got to double down. I have to. Can you show the immaculate Sean O'Malley card? Yeah, give me just a second, brother. I'll have to go get it from over there, because I ordered some more bigger top loaders. We got Strickland's brother, but Conor McGregor with nice hair. What's up? What's going on? I said brother. Strickland's burner. What's going on, brother? Dude, if you do, I think that's my worry. That's why I bought like another one so quick. I think people have been scaring me that the price is going to go up a little bit, and I don't want to pay any more than the $400 for it. I didn't want to pay that much for it to begin with. So hopefully the price doesn't continue to go up. Yeah. Muniz or Allen, bro. Oh, that's a tough one, because I do like both fighters. I am a fan of All Out Brendan Allen, and Andre Muniz's arm bars are nasty. The only issue is he will only go for the armbar. He won't even go for the choke. That being said, maybe Brendan Allen, but I'm not confident on that pick. If he gets that armbar, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Man, tough fight though. I'm a fan of both Andre Muniz and Brendan Allen though. What's going on, Matt? Do you feel any UFC cards will age as well as other sports, or do you keep? See, and that's another thing when a lot of people ask about investing. I don't think the UFC is big enough like other sports. That's why I don't recommend investing in UFC. Like, if you're not really a fan of these people, I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to be wasting maybe all your money, because prices seem to just drop no matter what. You buy cards, you think it'll be worth a whole bunch of money. You go check a comp, and the last one sold for $2.49. So yeah, that's just kind of how it happens. And me personally, I'm like, oh hell no, I'll just keep it. Like I'm not gonna sell this for $2 because say you list it on eBay for $10 to $12. What you would sell it for. You'll get people just messaging you being like, hey, like the last comp on this is like $2. So it's like, well, I don't really want to sell it for $2. So it's like, you can't let a person force you to sell your card for a price that you don't want to sell it for. So at the end of the day, if you don't want to sell something, don't sell a card. It's not the end of the world. They can wait for another one. Please don't let a whole bunch of people be in your messages talking comps. Please do not do that, because if so, that is a losing battle. So just to follow up, maybe Khabib, Jon Jones, maybe some of the really older top stuff, rookie cards, autographs, stuff like that. But as far as will it be as big as other sports, brother? Man, only time will tell. I sure as hell hope so. Yeah, exactly. No dickheads. All right, cool. I'm glad you are on the Allen train as well. I'm high on all out Allen, but man, Andre Manuz, he's good. He's good. That's a sick card, Drew Bear. The market, yeah. Khabib Islam double I, bro. That's the one. That's the one for Immaculate. I think I've seen one of them get pulled too, so that's kind of odd. So I think a person did ask if I would show the Immaculate real quick, the Sean O'Malley, but I'll have to get it over there because it's not in a top loader, because I did want to order another top loader for that. So give me just a second. I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. Yeah, here we go. So I just wanted to give you all a little follow up. The 130 point top loaders do fit all of the cards. The Ilya Taporia, the Colby Covington, yeah, Ilya Taporia, Alexa Grasso fits in there, no issues. But I did only have 3 of them. I would have put the Sugar Sean O'Malley in there, but yeah, for some reason, wow, what is going on here? See if we can get the Sugar Show on here. Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. There we go. There it is. But y'all, of course, after I got off like my last video, I did do a little inspecting. And this card, y'all, is not in the best shape. It is 1 of 8. But if you look over here, right over here, it looks like half the printing. Is gone. Like right over here. Like right here underneath like my finger, it looks like half the printing is man, this is tough to get on there. Yeah, like the shiny's just gone. And then on the sides, y'all, let me see. Yeah, the sides of it are also, let's see if I can get this on here. Look at the side, y'all. Like the corners and the edges of this. Trying to do this is probably going to be a lost cause. I might pull it out, y'all. I'm just trying to get y'all to be able to see this. Out just a little bit, right above where the sleeve starts. I don't know if you guys can see that, but kind of chewed up on the side a little bit, y'all. It looks like maybe like the way that they cut whatever was on the top of it didn't cut super sharply, but there's like some little, imperfections, and it's still super cool to have. I'm not gonna get rid of it or anything like that, but just a small little imperfections. But that's Panini, you know. Yeah, but also y'all know how like Panini has those little. It's like some cards it'll have like I swear there's boogers on it, like someone sneezed on the damn card. If you look close enough, Sean O'Malley like signed over. Let me see if I can. Like Sean O'Malley signed over one of the Panini boogers that they got on the card because there's a whole bunch. There we go, right on the camera, right there in the light. Hopefully you guys can see that. Like right here, there's a whole bunch of those, what I like to call Panini boogers. And then by damn if the Sugar Show didn't sign right through one of the Panini boogers. So just makes it all better for the card. Super sick card. No chance that I get rid of it or anything like that. It does have some little imperfections, but it is one of 8, the Sugar Show, you know. And you know, your boy's a fan. Dude, I'm still just stoked that it's able to happen. Yeah, indeed, brother. I appreciate it. No idea, man. No idea. Just I don't know. I'm kind of going to be like kind of speechless because it's a big day for me, dude. Like I've been like working super hard for it feels like forever, but for 2 years straight, like every week I've just been here. So I know like a lot of people grow a lot quicker, you know, they get to 5,000, 10,000, 1,000,000 right away. But me personally, I'm in such a small little community. I'm not even in sports cards. I'm in UFC cards. So as a UFC fan and strictly just talk UFC, I've tried to branch out just a little bit. I started with just a podcast 2 years ago. Me and D Rose would be here 2 times a week. That's how like we tried to do it, and it was just too much. You know, there wasn't a whole lot to talk about, and we had 10 viewers, so we cut it back. We had a little break in between, and then I think maybe May of 2022. That's when I opened my first UFC cards here on YouTube. I did have quite a bit on Instagram. I grew my Instagram quite a bit from opening Instagram or opening UFC cards live on there. So yeah, just to transfer over to here, hopefully get just some growth, man. Just growth. Once I hit 1,000, I guess I should at least check and see if we're close to it right now. If I've gotten any more, yeah. One more since we've been on today, but yeah, we are still about 20, 22, 23 subscribers away, but it's going to be just a big moment because 500 to me, as fast as it happened, I was like, after doing it for a year and having 100 like subscribers and then doing it for like 6 more months and then I have 500 just opening cards, I was like, oh, this is probably what I should have been doing all along. And I like to say, y'all, I like this. I like this a lot. I would love to come on here for just hours on end a day, talk to y'all, open UFC cards, talk MMA. But unfortunately, I can't do that. Hopefully, by the end of this year, early next year, the breaks and everything will have kind of taken off from that point, and I can do this full time. That's at least my goal, is like to be able to come on here every single day whenever I want, break cards for you guys, anyone that wants to get in. That's my goal by the end of this year, upcoming, like next year, one of the two. That's truly what I would love to do. So 1K is just the start, brother, just the start. I want to be super thankful, super happy, but I know it's only the beginning, and got a lot of work to do from there, man. Panini will always Panini. Yeah, exactly, brother. Dude, and that's another thing. I think a few people have asked me if I will get that Sugar Sean O'Malley graded, and I think no, just because that, like, I don't want to have a sick card and it come back, PSA 7. So that being said, that will once I get the top loader for it, it will stay in the top loader in my collection forever. Even still, yeah, brother, it's still a super nice card. I can't complain too much, indeed, brother. Mm, may you have sugar DNA. The booger sugar. Nah, brother, I don't think it is, because that is on that's on a lot of you. That is on a lot of cards, like the ones that all stick together, bro. It's like, what is Panini doing to these? Like, are they gluing? Are they hot gluing cards and fucking sticking them together and then putting them in the pack? Like, what's going on? Authentic Panini boogers, exactly, brother, exactly. Uh, a lot of one-on-one comments. Open a 2017 hobby chrome. Bro, that shit's like probably like 2 grand, if not more. Crazy. That's I believe that's first year UFC Chrome, if I'm not wrong. So I couldn't even imagine what that price is. Dude, never. Like, part of me wants to go to like a few of my like local UFC, not local UFC stores, local hobby stores, and just be like, hey, y'all want some UFC cards? I have no problem selling y'all some stuff to put in y'all's cases. But because I have a whole bunch of stuff of just random people that it's like some people might like, but at the end of the day, it's not low numbered or like anything like that. Most people have it if they're looking for it. So no one wants to pay any more than $5 or $10 for, for like a numbered out of 75 or something like that. And tough cards to get, but I guess not too hard to find. You know. Is it difficult to do the podcast live? I don't know, brother. It's hard for me because a lot of y'all might not know this is too, but I grew up with a really, really heavy, super bad stutter, and it kind of gets to me sometimes still. So if you see me like, tripping up for a little bit or like pause for a second, it's because I'm like, I feel it coming. So it kind of makes me feel for the one, the only Curtis Razor Blades, because dude, I see him struggling sometimes, and it's like, brother, I feel you, man. And it's like when I see people like, I guess like make fun of that, it's like, bro, only brother, if you knew like what it's like going through your entire life and not being able to to just talk. So that being said, it's kind of why I find this to be hilarious to me. I'm kind of like living my worst fear and my dream at the same time, because I don't want to work for anyone, and never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be talking to y'all here in front of a camera live at that, because I stuttered all my life, and it's just ironic. Yeah. Kind of getting a little emotional, y'all. Sorry about that. We gotta see the banger of the Lad auto you pulled. Yeah, brother. I don't even I didn't even put it over here because it's not even in a sleeve. There it is. There's the Aspen. There's the Aspen Lad, boys. There's that. There's that dub. There's that dub. How crazy was it that I was like, bro, I want to avoid that shit like a wet socks. And if it only it just popped up. It just popped up in there. Hell yeah, hell yeah. And brother, Macy Collectibles, shout out Chris. If I ever am lucky enough to meet Chris in person, I'm gonna thank him to no end, just because it's like he was able to explain to me things that I didn't understand about like UFC cards, because I guess like 2020 happened, like the world shut down, everyone was super bored, so I got back into like opening Pokemon cards, because that was like, oh, I used to do this kind of back in the day, just a little bit. So I would just kind of relive my childhood just a little bit. But after that kind of like wore off for a little bit, like, okay, I'm not a kid anymore. I did this for a few months, opened up some Pokemon cards. UFC cards was a natural next step for me, because I was already a huge UFC fan, been watching for just for years on end. So that was pretty cool. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. And that is my goal, brother. Like I said, I've been in here uh for sure a year straight, 2 times a week, every single week, opening cards, talking UFC, and hell yeah, brother. A lot of UFC fans don't even know about UFC cards, and it's hard, and it's hard because you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. Hell for that fucking Aspen Lad, y'all. Bro, and I'm glad. That's why that is my goal, is to just put it out there in hopes that our community can grow one day, that maybe one day we can be as big as, hell, even hockey. Hockey has some pretty big cards there too. Football, basketball, that's obviously the dream, but hopefully we can get close to that big one day, brother. Went to 4 local college shops and only had singles. It was a 5K patty. And wow. Yeah. So like a lot of people will only carry stuff like that because that's the only thing that people want. Like when I was on the Whatnot stream, I had tons of red numbered stuff, blue numbered stuff, purple, but none of it was what everyone wanted, which was the gold, the 5, the 1 of 1. So really the only one of those only things that I sold was a out of 10 Ian Gary. And I don't want to say I got pressured to sell it, because by no means did I get like pressure to sell it, but I was like, I'm not really selling anything else. Maybe if I sell something, it'll get something going. And sold the gold out of 10 Ian Gary for I think $50. And I was like, probably shouldn't have did that, but it's all right. It's all right. Someone got a deal, and I'm all right with that. Revenue wanted to know, what was your girlfriend's reaction when you told her about the sugar, bro? Right after the video, I took all the cards in there in the correct stack, and I showed them to her. And immediately she was like, "Oh shit, you got an Elia Taporia?" I was like, "Yeah." Like I was like, I'm surprised she was excited about the Elia Taporia as I was. So I was like, all right, because she's down there with me every single fight we get. She may not like it sometimes. Like she was like, "Why am I watching this bullshit?" Like, and it's 2 fat dudes just wrestling away. She hates that shit to no end. But um she's well, I don't want to say she's Mexican. She was born in the furthest part of Texas that you can go. I believe it's called Mission, Texas, McAllen, Texas, pretty much at the border of Mexico. So her whole family, like a lot of them don't even speak English. So she is very Mexican roots. She roots for all the Mexican fighters. So me personally, I tend to root with her as well. So ever since I've like known her, Alexa Grasso, Irene Aldana have both just grown on me as like, oh hell yeah, I can. The boxing is just so clean, and I attribute that to her, to be honest. So took everything in there, showed it to her, and she laughed at the Aspen Lad. She was like, "Oh no, you didn't want to get her," and I was like, "Exactly." But she got to the Sugar Sean O'Malley, and she was like, "Oh my god, babe," and I was like, "Hell yeah." I was cheesing the rest of the day. The rest of the day. Yeah. You did the channel both, Allie and Matt. I know, dude. How crazy is that? How crazy. I wish I could always like channel that, because man, I have a lot of shirts. I have a Hamzat shirt. I would throw that shit on a lot. I have a Yuri shirt. I would throw that on. But yeah. Bunch of element, not a fan of Sterling. Yeah, I think Aljamain was packed in a lot of 2022 Select. I saw tons of Aljamain Sterling autographs in 2022 Select. So if that's where you got it from, it wouldn't surprise me, brother. But Aljo's good. I just think he gets a lot of hate for how he's won the title. I think if he's able to keep the title over time, I think a lot of people will maybe start to come around to the Funk Master. Tisha Torres is my most pulled female fighter. I have 2 autos from her. That's surprising me. I don't think I've ever pulled a Tisha Torres auto. Oddly enough, I tend to pull female fighters that I'm a fan of. A lot of people don't like Viviane Araujo. Your boy over here is a fan for some reason. I don't know why. I think she's a killer. Like, she's not Andrade, but she's close to Andrade. She just has about a round of gas tank. She's got lethal power. I enjoy watching Viviane Araujo fight, and she has a sick autograph. Dude, thank you for being you. No problem, brother. Thank you for stopping by and just saying what's up. We appreciate it. Want to buy my out of 10 Flash Aspen phenomenon, brother. If I could, I would, but your boy over here, by no means do I have a lot of money at all. Most of the stuff that I buy for the channel to open for the future videos, I will buy that on credit and just slowly pay that off over time and hope that I can get a good hit from that where I can sell and pay off some of that credit. So a lot of this, brother, is not even coming out of my pockets. It's kind of me gambling on myself, hoping that I can, grow the channel as much as I possibly can in hopes that one day I can just make it, just not have to work for anyone. That's just my goal, is to be able to. I don't want to work for people, y'all. I'm so done. I feel like I know I haven't put in a full life's work, but brother, your boy over here started working at Chick-fil-A the day that he turned 14 years old. I went to my middle school. I went and got a worker's permit. I started working at Chick-fil-A when I turned 14. The day that I turned 18, I quit Chick-fil-A. I guess it was like a little rebel thing in me, and I went to work with one of my friends at Wendy's. I worked at a Wendy's for a few months, and then I joined the U.S. Navy. Quit the Wendy's for like 2 months before I left for boot camp and shit like that. Spent 4 years in the Navy, and I've just basically been doing contracting ever since I've been out of the Navy. But brother, at a certain point, I'm just like, man, these days just, they don't ever end. And I feel like when you get a taste of a little bit of a sweeter life, like my job, but before my current job, I miss it. I truly miss it. I was able to work from home, and I made, I don't want to say a ton of money, but I was able to support, my lifestyle pretty easily. And I was like, hell yeah. But good shit doesn't last forever. So that did come to an end. The company got bought out at the end of October. So your boy went from October all the way through November without a job. So luckily I did have a little bit of savings left. I was able to pay my bills and everything like that. But yeah, after that happened, I kind of learned, I was like, okay, I can't rely on other people for me living or not. So at that point, I decided I was going to do everything I could that by the end of 2023, even though I will have a job still, I don't want to rely on having a job still. I want to focus on everything that I can do, put every bit of my ability into this. Every single day, I just want to do everything I can to just grow. Yo, what's hot right now? Going to Dallas in a couple weeks. Would like some tips on what to buy. It's tough, brother, because Prism is about to come out. It's probably not the best time. I think that maybe your biggest issue is the time that you're going to be buying. But there's always people looking for Khabib, always looking for, Ilya, Adrian Yanez, Jalen Turner, just the rookies every single year. You're not going to go wrong buying low number rookies for the most part. There are some that, I wouldn't be chasing Alex Moreno, Carahosa, anything like that. Probably not going to get the biggest return, but at the same time, probably be pretty cheap cards for the most part. So, brother, I truly wish I had more information on you and who to buy, what to invest in, but I'm truly deep down a collector. I love the sport. I'm not really. I wish I could give more insight into values and upcoming, but I got something planned for y'all. Stay tuned. I'm not sure what's this week. Maybe even later on this week, y'all. Maybe later on this week, might have something new. It's a year for Mexico champs. Indeed, brother. It is definitely possible. By the end of this year, we could have 4, right? Brandon Moreno, Yair Rodriguez, Alexa Grasso, Irina Aldana. We could have 4 by the end of the year. That would be nuts. Did not realize Grasso is fighting for a title. What would you line her at, brother? It's a tough fight. She's been getting a whole lot better. Her ground game has been improving, and she's got clean paws. I'm not mad at Alexa Grasso's hands, dude. She's good. I think she could surprise a lot of people, but Valentina is a tough fight for anyone. Let's not kid. Valentina is, borderline the female GOAT, if not the female GOAT. So it's going to be a tough fight. I am going to be rooting for my girl, Alexa Grasso, but tough fight. I would guess -2 or plus 280 Alexa Grasso, minus 310 Shevchenko. That's what I guess. That's just my guess. What's up, brother? Late to the party. Yeah, I'm just here chatting with y'all. Not really a whole lot going on. Just let y'all know about breaks, shit like that. Does Triple C pose a threat to Aljo? For sure, brother, for sure. Henry Cejudo's good, man. A lot of people sleep on him just because he's cringy, but the dude is a technician. You look at his fight IQ, I compare it a whole lot to Alexander Volkanovski. They both fight very, very similar with their head. Like they both see something, and then if some shit's not working in between rounds, they'll change it up. And I think that is a big key factor in what happens when Henry Cejudo fights. He's very smart, very, very smart. Aldana was supposed to fight Nunez. She is still fighting her. Yeah. Did the fight fall off? I'm not sure. Love your videos, man. Keep it up. Much love, brother. Thank you for watching, my guy. Indeed, brother. I hope so. I hope so. Put on the work and results. So that's my goal. That's my goal, brother. I see UFC Kabooms. They're only possible in European pack. Yeah, brother. Kabooms. This one thing I don't have a whole lot of knowledge on, but I do have a little bit of knowledge. So the Kaboom packs were part of the Panini membership that launched at the beginning of 2022. So I believe when the 2023 membership comes out, I believe it's called Instant Access. I could be wrong, but I believe you have to sign up for the Panini newsletter. But they'll have some sort of membership program. Last year, I believe they had two tiers. One was like $800 and the other one was like $2,000. So it is by no means cheap. It is a shit ton of money, which is why your boy over here could not afford it last year or the year before. But the only way to get those packs is to join this program, like the membership. And then it's free throughout the year. So the cards are super hard to get. They're very expensive. So if they're being resold, people are going to be trying to get their money back for them. So keep that in mind. So the Kabooms are only in those Kaboom packs, which were sent out in the exclusive, like the membership set. So do with that information what you will. Cool cards. Ungettable in my hands. Oh, Ron McKay, your video is awesome, man. Doing great. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate your kind words, my guy. Now turning 40, now that I'm 41, turning 42 on Tuesday, I fully understand. Life is short. I've value been able to do, brother. I turned 30 this past year, so that was like a big eye opener for me. It's like, man, I'm 30 and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I have no damn clue where I'm going from here. Like, I don't want to just like, am I just going to work in a cubicle for the rest of my life? Like, and then at the end of the day, if by no means am I financially literate here to the amount that I should be. But me personally, I just thought about it for a while and I was like, most people retire and they have about, 200 grand saved, 300 grand saved, or hell, say they have $1 million saved. By the time I get to that old, you got to say cost of living is probably going to be at very least 50 grand per year. So 50 grand per year, with $1 million, that's only like 20 years left, something like that. Like, so that being said, it's like, you got to have a lot. You got to have a lot if you don't plan on working and just retiring. And I've learned that you can't retire if you work for someone forever. Like, there's still going to be that fear that you run out unless you do indeed have enough, that you have made those smart investments, that you have made those smart choices. So being 30 now, brother, that was an eye opener for me because my finances are by no means in check. I've made a lot of dumb decisions in my life. I've made some smart ones too. One of which I'm setting in. I think 2019, I purchased the house that I am setting in currently, and the value has done nothing but go up from there. So I'm very thankful of that. every day I'm like, wow, I'm so glad that I got this house and I'm still not renting. But by no means is it easy. You're going to make mistakes. Just keep in mind, brother. You said you're 41, turning 42. Just know, brother, by no means are you done. You can turn shit around in an absolute instance. Just 6 months, brother. You can turn shit around. You just gotta put your foot down, focus, and just be like, hey, what am I doing to myself? I gotta clear this up. It's just you noticing that something is wrong and changing it. So up next, guy Jalen turn number, seller hold. Brother, I would hold on to that, my guy. It's going to be an interesting fight. He's fighting Gamrot next, Matus Gamrot, right? And he's high ranked. Jalen Turner is I think ranked 10 right now. So he beats Matus Gamrot all the way up there. He might have a title shot on his way next. Have you pulled any downtown cards yet? Brother, I have not. I wish I have, brother. I'm hoping that there's one sitting in this box up here. It's my last optic hobby box. I think that'll be number 6 for me. Hopefully there's a downtown setting in it, but if not, I tried. I opened 6 hobby boxes and it just didn't happen if it didn't happen. 2K is Kaboom. Oh, 2K is Kaboom. I think the 800 was. Oh, okay. So that is something that I did not know. I thought you got all the packs. So apparently, out of the 2 memberships, the $800 and the 2000 one, you got sent 2 different packs. If you bought the 2K, then you got sent Kaboom. If you bought the $800 one, then you got sent the White Sparkle. At least that is what Benjamin Chode is saying right now. Jon Jones and Mighty Mouse go to Henry to train. That's exactly, brother. Exactly. He's so smart. He's so smart. Been a UFC fan for over a decade. Went to a live event. Hope to change that this year. Are you planning to go into any live events, brother? The only live event that I've ever been to was UFC Norfolk, Virginia. It actually happened about 10 minutes that way. I remember that night, Matt Brown elbowed Diego Sanchez right over the top, and he did like a front flip and got knocked out. My seats were dog water. I actually won them free from our radio station because they were like $300. But the seats that I won were those same seats, and they were like so high up. I was like, man, and it kind of turned me off to going to an event unless I can get some good seats. And tickets for good seats are like, $1,000 per ticket. And that's just a ticket. You're not talking about your flights and hotel, anything like that there. So that being said, it's like, if I want to go to an event, it's going to be, it's going to have to be a special one for me, or just some reason that I can have an excuse to go for the most part. But me personally, I want to go to the fight week. I want to try to get autographs, things like that. Just as a UFC fan, I would just love to do. But hopefully I can go sometime this year, brother. I'm not going to make any promises. I'm going to hope. But wherever you go, man, I hope that you have a hell of a good time, brother. Who are you planning on collecting rookie in a new set? So planning on going after a lot of Aaron Blanchfield. Yeah, that makes sense, brother. I don't want to advise you whether that is a good investment or not, because who the hell knows? I believe she was getting knuckled up by Andrade just a little bit, and she fights Valentina. Could be an issue, but Aaron Blanchfield probably wouldn't be the worst buy, but obviously everyone's going to be all over Alex Pereira. That I believe is the only confirmed one that we have. We're still waiting on the rest of the checklist. I'm hoping Bo Nickel's in there, at least hopefully. Raul Rosas Jr. also should be in there. A few other fighters off the top of my head, I'm kind of drawing a blank now. I can't even really think. I'm just kind of going through here. But yeah, Alex Pereira was probably going to be that main one, being the champion and his rookie card at the same time. Do you think Immaculate will hold its value with the patches and autos? I feel like it's way higher. And yeah, brother. And that's the issue. That's why a lot of people don't buy it, because it's $400 for 6 cards. So I mean, your cards, each one has to be worth about $50 to even break even on that part. And a lot of them, like Aspen Lad patch auto, ain't nobody paying $50 for that. I have a Dustin Poirier select one of one, looking at trader seller. Brother, I am not the guy to ask if you're trying to buy cards or not. Your boy over here is probably the least deep pockets UFC opener. I spend all my money on the product to rip here for the channel in hopes that I can get something cool. I'll buy certain singles here and there, but just a little bit earlier, I'll let you guys know I have a hard time spending a lot of money for cards online just because of how my mail treats my packages. I would hate to get something that is super cool, spend $400 or $500 for it, get it in the mail and it being crunched. And then it's like, well, that ain't what I ordered. So I don't want to fuck over the seller. But at the same time, the seller didn't do it. And it's just kind of like a back and forth thing. So I am personally not the one that if you're trying to sell expensive cards to, that is not me, brother. I don't trust my mail enough. It is dog water. So up next, what's up, Matt? Found the Golden Octagon, brought me a newfound interest in UFC trading cards. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you for you stopping by. And just for that, I'll be here every Monday just for you, my guy. All right. So up next, we got Immaculate Ripple set. Dude, brother, I know I couldn't have complained. I mean, I can't complain at all. I mean, the Aspen Lad, Panini just has to be funny, do what they do. But no complaints over here. Red Elia Temporia out of 25 and a sugar. No complaints. Here in NYC, my cheapest ticket for the latest favorite view is about $13.50, brother. That's crazy. That's almost my mortgage on my house, my guy. So no, I can't, brother. I can't. Raindrop. Ron, drop your Instagram. Oh, okay. That's hopefully some deals going down in the chat for the Aspen. Also, good luck on that sale, brother, if you do get that one sold. Dude, and that's my goal. International Fight Week is boom. That is the one that if I go to anything, that's what I'll be eyeing because I know that whole week, tons of fighters there, the expo, that is what I'm going to be down to do. Maybe get some of my base cards signed, things like that I can, just have in my collection for cards that I haven't pulled autos of. I can get autos of those fighters. Has anybody asked about an Umar autos? Dude, I don't think Umar has an auto yet. Maybe this upcoming year. Usually what Panini likes to do, they don't really put all their rookie autos together. A lot of them will keep their bigger like rookies for the following year for their autos. So Patty's like the rookie year was this past year. So most likely his autos will start being in next year. So for example, Kamzat's like the rookie year was 2021. Kamzat's auto year was 2022. So most likely if Umar's like the rookie card was 2022, we'll most likely see it in 2023, at least hopefully so. As a UFC fan, where do you see Volkanovski standing with a pound for rank? Makhachev's. That is tough for me to. It's hard because I have no complaints Makhachev not being number one because he showed that it showed that a smaller man can come up and give him problems. That being said, for him to gain that number one spot, I would need him to go up to 170 to test himself up there. I even said this even like before the fight. I was kind of unsure how this was for number one pound for pound when Volk was the one standing up, stepping up, challenging himself against the bigger fighter. So I don't really care too much. Volk did fantastic. I think his stock rose, and I see problems that Makhachev could have against someone that has the same skills as Alexander Volkanovski. However, Volk may be a once in a lifetime athlete. We don't know. Any clue on 2023 Prism release dates? I'm gonna guess the end of March, early April, brother. That's my only guess. Unless they're fake, I just bought an instant replay rookie card of Umar. Yeah, instant replay rookie. Not sure what that is. No idea, brother. No idea. Instant auto 1 of 114. Is it a Panini set? Not sure, brother. I could be wrong. There could be an Umar auto out for all I know. It's just probably a person that I haven't, searched for to buy one of his autos. But I could completely be wrong. By no means do I have all the UFC knowledge, especially UFC card knowledge. There's stuff coming out every day, and there's so much to keep track of. Like I get questions all the time, like, "Hey, this, and this," and I'm like, "Brother, I wish I had an answer for you because." There's just a lot of stuff. I need Jack Della Maddalena rookie card. Hell yeah, brother. Me too. That is one that I will be um on an eye out for. Do you go to card shows? I've been to a few card shows, brother, but what I found was that it's all basketball, football, baseball, some Patty, some Connor, some Khabib, not much else. Oh, what the hell? My series going off on my watch about MLB. But yeah, not too much UFC. So I would love for the community to be at these UFC, or for the UFC community to be at the card shows. But as of right now, brother, the few that I've been to, there's nothing there. I'm easy to reach going. Okay, they're just making that deal, so that is cool. Good luck on that. Hopefully everything works out for y'all too, brother. Remember, please don't be an asshole to each other. I just want to have a good community over here. Welcome win that fight, in my opinion. And maybe, brother, and maybe it was super close. I wish Chandler had a downtown card. Unfortunately, I've pulled none of them, so I'd be cool with any of them. Have you ever met any fighters, and why is Jon Jones your number one? Yeah, actually, the first fighter that I've ever met was Miranda Maverick a few months ago. She did a meet and greet a few minutes right down the road at a brewery. So on my Instagram, the Golden Octagon, I had to have a picture of me and Miranda Maverick up there. The only UFC fighter I've ever met. And why is Jon Jones my number one? So funny enough, one of the first UFC fights that I ever watched. I think I was just trying to root against my friend that was rooting for Rampage Jackson. So at the time, I didn't know a whole lot about UFC. It was probably like 2009, 10, maybe even 11, something like that. So the goal was just to root against my friend. But after I saw what Jon Jones did to Rampage Jackson, which at the time everyone knew who Rampage Jackson was, like I was like, oh shit, that guy is a problem. So from that day on, I don't like remember where the shirt went, but I had like his brand shirt. I believe it was like Forum. It was like FORM. Like I had the black. It was like black and red. It had like bones on it. I had that shirt forever. I wore that shirt so many times it got holes in it, and I eventually had to throw it out. But yeah, so Jon Jones became my favorite fighter right after he beat Rampage Jackson. I was a kid, probably 17, 16, something like that. But that's when Jon Jones became my number one. I think the guy was talking about Panini Instants. Yeah. That is a chance. So Panini Instants do come out right after like the fights. Obviously, they'll print the rookie cards, but it's not their first set that that card will be in. For example, Patty rookie card came out, I think the end of 2021, something like that. It was a Panini Instant rookie card, but his true rookie came out in Prism 2022, and that's what everyone considers his true rookie to be. So same with the autos. You may have an auto on an instant, but I think most people are going to kind of look at the true auto being on the set when it for sure comes out. But I could be wrong. If you enjoy the card, brother, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. If you enjoy that card, no one can tell you anything. It doesn't matter. Missed one, brother. Benil versus Islam would be a very good scrap. He's not a fan favorite, brother. I could not agree with you more. It's Panini trying to test your knowledge for the curious. Thought about buying Umar cards. Oh goodness. Bro, and that's the thing. He did unspeakable things to every champ on his way up, dude, and we haven't seen anyone do that since. Mine was when he beat Chelson. Dude, that was disgusting because he didn't even know. I think I was for sure in the Navy at this time. So I don't remember where I was at, but I was watching it on my laptop, and I remember him in, like, interview just being like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah," and then, like, a person asked him about his, like, toe, and he, like, looked down, and he was like, like, his face was in shock after he, like, looked down and was like, "Oh, shit, I didn't know that," and it's like he kinda freaked out after he saw the toe, which was kinda crazy, yeah. So, in turn, Chael Sonnen could have beaten Jon Jones if that went to the next round. Oh, goodness. Um, okay. Yeah, I was talking about the instant set, but I also have a rookie oh, so Umar, already has a Prism Auto? Well, that's pretty sick, brother. I did not know that. So congratulations on already getting that because that's gonna be a card that maybe a few years down the road, people like myself who were like, "Damn, maybe I wanna get an Umar autograph," and I went to, go to buy one and, they're already way, way too high priced. So, what's up, Wiz Oz? How you doing, my guy? Eddie Reyes, who you got? Henry Aljo. I'm taking Aljo. Henry might have taken too much time off, brother. I have already talked a little bit about that, but I will give you a little bit of clarity. You can feel free to go back and listen to my more explanation, a more explained version of it. But dude, I think Henry Cejudo is so smart. I value him and Alexander like Volkanovski to have very, very high fight IQ. Once the same, like there are very few fighters that can have a round, go back, listen to their coach, and come out completely different with a whole new game plan. Henry Cejudo and Alexander Volkanovski are two of those that can do that. So I value Triple C's fight IQ to be very, very high, and that's a tough fight for Aljo. I know a lot of people aren't, but I'm an Aljo fan. Tough fight for Aljo, if you ask me. I thought he killed Machine, dude. The way he dropped him, the way he dropped him. Uh, hell yeah, he's all get me. That's the okay. Hey, brother, any tips for a newbie? Want to start collecting? Love the vids, brother. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for coming to me for at least what little bit of knowledge I have on UFC card collecting, brother. What I can recommend to you, at first, look for fighters that you're fans of. Say, for example, I'm a Sugar Sean O'Malley fan. If I had no UFC cards at all, I would just obviously go on eBay and I would type Sean O'Malley cards. You're going to find a whole bunch of stuff pop up, values everywhere. You're going to find stuff all the way back from 2018 until now. So 2018 tops was when Sean O'Malley's rookie year was, and he's been in every single set until now, and you're still able to find him today. So I would identify a few fighters that you're fans of, look into that set, see what parallels. So parallels are like the numbers on the back of the cards. They will have different colors on the front of the cards. So you'll have base, you'll have like a red out of 275, you'll have a blue out of 199, purple out of 149, stuff like that. What you're going to do is find cards that you enjoy, of fighters that you like, brother. And that way, no matter what, at the end of the day, you will not be upset because you will have cards of fighters that you enjoy. So if the value of the card goes down, it doesn't matter to you because you enjoy that fighter. So that's what I would recommend, brother. Find a few fighters that you enjoy and find a few sets that you like and just go out, buy singles of the fighters that you like in those sets. Just try to learn about the hobby as much as you can because truly it is a lot of information and the information never stops. There's new information coming out all the time with every single set. So you're always learning, but I promise, brother, you'll pick up. Just don't give up. Collect fighters you like, and you don't have to look back from there. Chael from the streets of West London, Oregon. Yeah, brother, the American gangster. I thought Jon Jones really gave a light altering damage, bro. It was possible he could have died. A few more seconds, he may have died. I'm about to break open a birthday optic while listening in. Wish me luck, Matt. Channel me in Islam, brother. Good luck right here. I hope you get that Islam. And thank you for watching Two Cups, brother. I've been talking to you a few like weeks now, and I appreciate you stopping in, brother, and saying what's up. So once again, thank you, and I wish you luck. I hope you can pull, not just any Islam. I hope you pull at least a red Islam autograph at that. So let me throw that out to you. Seeing you, my good vibes your way, brother. Henry takes that all day. Probably, man. Probably. Daniel said it before I could. All right, Jones, maybe the GOAT, but we all know Chael is the undisputed. Could have happened. He could have been champion of the world, brother. The undefeated middleweight champion of the world. Yeah, because he won 4 rounds. He only lost round 5 against Anderson Silva, right? So he won 4 of the rounds. Even though he tapped in the 5th round, he still won 4 rounds. So his knowledge was that, he won more rounds. He should have won the fight. But I get the confusion. What's your opinion on Leaf? Is a good to hold, bro? I wish I could find more information on Leaf because from what I've seen, they are the only one to still have Conor McGregor autographs. And I don't have a Conor McGregor autograph. I would love one. Excuse me, had a burp. But that being said, it's like, I'm a UFC fan. I would like to have Conor McGregor autographs in the product, but we haven't had that. I think 2015, maybe the last time we get a Conor McGregor autograph out of a UFC product. And from that point on, I think it was all Leaf. So I don't even know where to buy the Leaf product. But if you have any information to share with me, brother, where I can maybe get UFC fighters autographs in these Leaf products, please let me know. I would love to maybe open some up here on the channel because I've never opened any Leaf products. And I would love to get some UFC fighters from that Leaf product. So if you know where to get that, brother, and you know which one of the products have UFC fighters in them, please comment, let me know, and I will check that out if I can. Stolen from jail, indeed, brother. Who's the biggest rookie in 2023? I'm going for Jack Dell, even though I'm sure Pereira and Bare Nickel. Yeah, brother. You never know. I think the chase right off the jump is obviously going to be it has to be Bo Nickel, yeah. Has to be. I mean, he's just looking like an absolute gangster from the start, dude. Who's going to show him any issues? The dude's got hands, all-American like wrestler, can finish fights from his back, brother. I don't know. I think the value is $95 for retail isn't bad. I would have to know what the product is and what's available, because I do know, like I know Topps had what was it? I forgot what the Topps product was, but you open the box and it was just one card there. So if I want to be honest, I would like to avoid something like that. I don't really like that where you just open the product and it's a one encased card. Not my favorite thing. And I know that is around like $100 still. So yeah. I thought he tapped before. I thought classic mix up. Indeed, brother. Hearing Chella talk about that cracks me up to no end. Indeed, brother. I would have to agree with you. Raul Rosas rookie is definitely going to be expensive. Yeah. And will Pereira have a belt in his rookie card? I don't think so. And that kind of upsets me, but it kind of makes sense because how stupid would Panini look having someone's rookie card and then having the belt in said rookie card? I doubt he'll have the rookie card, the belt in his rookie card, although he should, hopefully in an insert. Hopefully we get an insert with Alex Pereira championship rookie card. That'd be sick. Maybe championship rookie card autograph. That'd be even sicker if you ask me, but who knows? Is there a rookie card for CM Punk, brother? You know what? I don't think so. I highly doubt. I mean, Topps may have done it. Topps may have. What? To answer your question, brother, there will be a Oh, you're asking specifically UFC rookie card. I was like, I know CM Punk's going to have a wrestling rookie card somewhere back there, but I went back and I did see that you clarify with the UFC. I have no clue, brother. I can't imagine that anyone would want that, to be honest. But hey, there are a few odd collectors that just like oddities like that. There might be one. If not, maybe someone can make you one. I know there are a lot of people that does some cool custom cards too. Maybe they can make you one, brother. I've never seen any CM Punk rookies. Me either, man. Me either. 2022 Prism, 24 packs, 4 or 5 cards per pack. I've opened 3 boxes, about 5 green, 5 silver, 1 pink per SAR per box. Okay, so this is the retail, the hobby. I don't know how to explain this. This is the retail hobby box. This is not a regular hobby box. Yeah, these boxes are tough. 2021 and 2022, you basically just get a bunch of base cards, a few silvers, and if you're lucky, you'll get an autograph or a pink. But I've opened a few of these up as well, brother, and I got no pinks and no autographs out of either one. So if you're opening these retail hobby boxes, good luck on those. Not the best luck in my opinion, but got to get what you can get. Good luck if you are ripping my guy. Someone offered me a CM Punk card. I don't know about a rookie. Exactly. That's my thought process. Was just like you. I don't think they had enough time to get a good picture of him in a fight, to get him on a card, and then in a set before he was out of the UFC, because he only fought twice. Right? Mike Jackson and Mickey Gall. That's the only 2 times he fought. I don't think he fought besides those 2. It was UFC, not WWE. Damn. So that's kind of. I would be interested to see what that looks like. Any ideas when UFC Prism 2023 Prism comes out? Yeah, brother. I've said this a few times tonight, so I apologize for anyone that is tired of me. The people asking this. I'm guessing, brother, the end of March, early April. That is my best guess. That's when it came out last year. But 2021 Prism didn't come out until the end of May, but it was pushed back just a little bit. So keep in mind weather, Panini's layoffs, all that plays into it. So I think right now, the ideal time that it would come out would be the end of March, early April. That's my goal. Keep an eye out. Look on thecardboardconnection.com. You'll have all of your news, should be there. Shouldn't have an issue. What boxes do you recommend to buy? It'd have to be more specific, my brother. It all depends on what kind of cards you like. Do you like all UFC cards? Do you prefer like the plastic cards over a paper card? Because all that is going to play into it. What's your budget like as well? Because Prism is about $400 a box, but Don Russ is $100 for a hobby box. So maybe have to give me just a little bit more information, brother. Just kind of let me know. Do you like paper cards? Do you like the plastic cards? Or do you like all the cards? And just let me know what's your budget like just a little bit, brother. And maybe I can help you out just a little bit more with your question. All good, brother. All good. No problem. I appreciate you stopping in. So thank you very much, my guy. And up next, H2 Select Thoughts. Should I get one of those or a few Select Blasters, brother? Funny that you asked that. I've had this guy sitting over here on my little whatnot table for about. I've had it sitting over there on my whatnot table for about a month now. I am ass at Select. Select hates me to no end. I don't even really want to open it, to be honest. I was hoping that on the Whatnot stream someone would want to buy it, but they did not. So I still have that. I'll eventually find something to do with it. So H2 Select Thoughts, brother. If you I have been treated so bad by 2022 Select. I don't feel like I can give you an unbiased answer on the product. I do know that I rated the 2022 UFC Select Blasters to be the number 1 product of 2022, because no other product that whole year could you get one of ones out of a blaster. So that being said, I have to go with I'm going to recommend the blasters more, just because the chances of getting numbered stuff out of there is pretty high, which is pretty good. And this right here, your chances of getting number cards out of here are about the same, to be honest. I've opened a few of these where I got some discos and one like a red out of there, and that's it. So H2 Select isn't that good. Select wasn't good to me at all altogether, but I am going to recommend the blasters over that H2. Damn, that's good. But obviously, maybe I just didn't get like the luckiest in the world. And I did open a lot more 2021 than I did open 2022. So maybe I'm maybe getting those two confused, because oddly enough, I could afford the hobby from 2022, but the hobby from 2021 was just so much. So I was kind of relying on those retail hobby boxes to get me through in the 2021, because, and then even in those, it was rough. It was rough. We didn't get anything. Sugar Volkanovski and Shogun, all pretty good cards. All pretty good cards. Brother, there might be. I hope so. I got my one from a select H2 box. See, and that's my thing. That's my thing. There are some absolute good possibilities. There are some good possibilities, but oh man, y'all saw how select treated me this year. Y'all saw it. The best card I got all year was the green Dustin Poirier Octagon side, and truly that might be the only card that I got that was even under 99 all year. It's crazy. 2022 select was rough on me for sure. For sure. I was at a card show, and owner had a 1 of 1 Islam out of an H2. He wasn't even a UFC fan. Price tag of $3K. And see, bro, that's what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's like, could you disagree with him that it's not worth that much? But at the same time, it's a 1 of 1, and it's the only one, and it's his card. So trying to buy cards from people is tough, especially when it's like you can tell that's like they really don't want to sell it. They just kind of have it there, like, hey, if someone wants to pay this price for it, let them go ahead. And I guess that's kind of how, if I want to sell certain cards eventually, I'm going to probably just have them up like, hey, if I don't really have to sell this, but if I do want to and a person wants to pay this price for it, then hey, then they can have it. But anything that I personally sell, I really like to try to have it around what everything else is like selling for. But if I have stuff like a little bit higher, there's certain reasons why I think that is like worth higher, and you might not think so as a buyer, and that is okay. But just know that anything that you ever buy from me, you can ask the chat if anyone has ever bought anything from me in the chat. If you buy something from me, that shit is going to come packaged to the T. You're going to get exactly what you order. I put your card inside of a team bag. I tape that to 2 pieces of cardboard. I then put bubble wrap around that cardboard, and then I put that inside of a bubble mailer. So I make sure your cards get to you safe, because I wish everyone sent me cards like that, but they don't. Sometimes you'll get that white paper envelope, and I appreciate when they use blue tape over clear tape, but you'll get that blue tape across the top of your top loader, and even though it's not clear tape, it still leaves that gunk on the top of your top loader, so it's unusable. So you got to get a new top loader. I'm not going to do that to y'all. Everything I send will be in good shape, and I do Andrew Bear, and it's a gold Bubba Miller at that. Indeed it is, brother. Indeed it is. I truly take the time. I package everything with these hands right here. It takes a little bit of time, but I feel like that's the way to connect with the community, to grow, to let you guys know, hey, I'm not just trying to sell y'all some shit. I'm here. I really want to help y'all out. I enjoy hanging out here on YouTube, chatting with y'all, and hopefully I can see y'all at a card show or an event one day. So just a little bit more on here. I have a Ken Shamrock auto. What display? Oh, auto glove, brother. Okay, so if you're talking about something like this right here, I got those from if you're in the U.S. and you're aware of the arts and crafts stores, Michael's. You just basically go in there, and they'll have a whole bunch of what are called shadow boxes, and you just basically find something that's going to fit for what you need. And I believe those are about $10 to $15 each. pretty cheap. So just go to Michael's and just look for what's called a shadow box, and you should be able to find what you're looking for, brother. Select Blaster, got an elephant. Bro, Select Blasters, I'm telling you, if your name is not Matt from the Golden Octagon, I'm sure there's a few other one of y'all out there that haven't had good luck with them either. But I've seen multiple people get absolute heaters from those Select Blasters. I need some Voices of the Octagon one of them. Bro, I would be happy to see a Voices of the Octagon 1 of 1. I'd be like, holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen one. So that'd be pretty cool. Are you doing any chases out of optic retail? Not sure what your question is, brother. I do have a one of my next like the videos that I have planned. I'm going to do a optic hobby versus retail. So I'm going to open a bunch of UFC optic like the retail, and I'm going to compare it to the hobby. So stay tuned for that video. I'm not sure if that answers your question. I ordered from Matt and was packed and nice to say if he gave me some free cards too. Hell yeah, brother. I have to, because at the same time, say you get like a sealed pack from me, like I'm not opening like your pack up, so I don't know what's inside. You could get an autograph, you could get a gold, you could get a 1 of 1 for all of I know, but you could also get a base cards and just the silver of a fighter that you don't want. So if you ever purchase sealed packs from me, I will always reach out to you and I'll ask you, hey, who are a few fighters that you PC? Then I'll see if I have anything laying around here to toss in there free of charge, because at the end of the day, I have a lot of cards and there's a lot of stuff that it's like, that person's kind of a fan of that. Let me toss it in there free of charge. Like, for example, I've seen multiple people Hamzat rookie cards just because I have a stack of Hamzat RCs from 2021 Chronicles. So I've been sending people Hamzat like a rookie cards, and then I'll ask people who else they're a fan of. I think I sent someone Cyril Gahn. Maybe I sent someone Claudia Gadea Blue Disco, something like that. Just random cards that it's like, I don't really want this, and they said they're a fan, so I'll send it to them free of charge. Anything under 20 can be melted in envelope, and anything over 20 can be melted in bubble wrap envelope is the correct thought process. Yeah, it just scares me. It just scares me because, bro, you've seen how my mail treats. You've seen how my postage workers treat mail, brother, and my post office is no better. I have seen them fold the bubble mailers and put them in my damn mailbox. So I'm just not risking it. I'm not risking it. Anything over a certain amount, it's like, I would love to have that card, but I just can't get it. I can't. It's pretty good luck I've done on us optic boxes. I pulled a Tony Ferguson Photon. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Especially if you're a Tony Ferguson fan, that's a banger of a card, because what I've been told, those are case hits. So congratulations on that, brother. Are there any cards you're conclusive? Oh, that you are collecting retail exclusives. That's what you're asking. I think at some point, brother, I might. Oh, hopefully y'all can still hear me. Can y'all still hear me all right? I pulled my microphone cord out from under there, and I don't know if I'm still being heard or not. So hopefully so. Are there any cards you're collecting retail exclusive? Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I gotta watch my girlish figure. So the retail exclusive, I'd say I'm going to my goal at one point is to complete the Orange Flash 2022 Select, that full set. That's the one that I do want to complete at some point. But until then, I do have the majority of my 2022 Select retail. So all the blue cards. I actually enjoy the blue 2022 retail over the silver in the hobby. I don't know why. I think I just like it just because it's a little bit different for some reason. I don't know. So I wish you better luck with next Select. What about Chronicles 2021 with Nate versus one with Jerry on the cover? I have also done that, brother. I have a 2021 versus 2022 Chronicles video. I believe the crazy part about it is out of both boxes, I think we pulled all 4 autos in the one video. So I didn't really have anything too fantastic out of like the rest of those, but maybe if you go back, brother, I'm sure it's going to be back months now. But I do have a 2021 versus 2022 Chronicles hobby box video. Feel free to check that out, brother. That was me with the blue collar. You see, brother, as I said, I don't know if like you're a fan of it, but I know it's like a lot of people, you know, they just want numbered stuff. So I figured, why not, brother? Like, I don't want that. What am I going to get for it? $4 or $5? Like, the time that it takes for me to package everything up, for me to sell that card for $2 or $3 just wouldn't be worth it. I would much rather just give it away to someone else that does take the time to buy something. And I appreciate you, brother. I really do. All right, nothing like a diet Dr. Pepper. Hell yeah, brother. We can hear. All right, just making sure everyone chiming in, they can hear me. That's good. That's good. I saw someone collecting the sets of the M1 Fighters for the MMA. Yes, Tiger. Yo, brother, those are so sick. So for those of you who don't, I'm sure most of you do know, but in Select every year there is we're in a Select 2021. There was the zebra print, and that was it. That was it. And then Select 2022 Hobby, there was a zebra print, but in the retail, they threw in tiger stripe and elephant print. So the cards are super hard to hit. Me personally, I've never hit one. I would love to get anything with an animal print on it. But so what people refer to them as, they are chasing the zoo for a certain fighter. That's the elephant, the tiger, and the zebra. Pretty sick cards. If you are able to complete a zoo set, congratulations on that, brother. That's got to be super sick. What is up, Esoteric? How you doing, my brother? I pulled an orange flash shop caught Octagon side. Funny you talk about the orange flash, but yeah. And then it's a cool set. I don't know why it kind of stands out just enough. Like, it's not a silver flash. It looks like it could be numbered, but it's not. Yeah, it's just a cool set. Hit that like button. 20 people. Come on, brother. Yeah. Thank you, Tanker. Thank you. Y'all hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. As I said, at the beginning of the stream, if you weren't here for the beginning, we are almost at 1,000. And I thank every single one of you for that. Just here grinding away on the weekly basis, doing what I can to grow the channel as much as possible, to hopefully one day be able to get some of the kickback from ad revenue and everything like that. But I know at first I'm going to get about like 4 or 5 cents per video. But at the end of the day, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Okay, brother, you go ahead. Yeah, check that video out. And I open UFC cards every single week. So there's a ton of different type of videos. Mailman dropped off my Michael box. Good luck, brother. Good luck. I'm channeling some good energy over your way, my guy. That's the second person that I've channeled some good energy to, ripping some cards tonight. 21 more subs. And then 10Z MMA just subscribed. 980. Thank you, brother. 20 more to go until we are going to be up to that 1,000. So once again, I thank every single one of y'all that have just taken the time to just click that button. That truly it means a lot. I know it's super simple, but at a certain point, it's like I just have to play by the rules, right? That's just what you have to do. People have to subscribe to watch your channel to get more recommendations for other people to watch the channel. So I wish it wasn't that way. I wish people could just go on YouTube and type UFC cards and I'd pop up. But at the end of the day, that's not how it works. It goes by, you know, how many people like the videos, people subscribe to the channel, and they're going to be at the top. And then people are having to dig for me. So it is what it is. I understand how it works, but hopefully the more we grow, the more we can be at the top, and the more this community, the UFC card community as a whole can grow. And then maybe one day we can be up there with the big boys, the football and the basketball. Yeah, that is all that I hope. And then, yeah, it's going to be a big day when we do get to 1,000. Hopefully within the next few days. I'm going to be ready for it. It's going to be sick. Do you ever think about ripping some UFC Tops hobby? I don't know how the prices are. Yeah, brother. Funny enough that you asked that. When I first started opening UFC cards, I remember a 2020 flagship hobby box. So Topps 2020 flagship was $55 for the hobby box. $55. So needless to say, I have a ton of 2020 flagship. I got so many autographs. So that being said, it's like the prices were a lot cheaper back in the day, but now that Panini has came out, it's kind of like rose the price of everything sealed. So that being said, maybe the hobby has grown a little bit since Panini has came out, but I don't know. Kind of tough. Do you think Topps cards will go down? Scared to buy? It's tough, brother. It's tough. I think my issue right now that I'm running into is going back to find certain cards of Topps cards that I don't have that I want. Like for the longest, I was looking for a Israel Adesanya 2018 museum collection. So that is Israel Adesanya's rookie card. And I just could not stomach the price that people were wanting for them. And I just waited and I waited and I waited. And I saw that they're kind of starting to disappear just a little bit. So it's like, if I want one, I'm going to have to jump in on it. So do you think UFC Topps cards will go down? I guess you're asking about the price, brother. I think Topps UFC is probably the bottom that it's going to go. I mean, it hasn't been out in 2 years now. No more is coming out anytime soon. So that price is probably going to be at the bottom that it is. So if you are interested in those Topps UFC cards, I do recommend that you go ahead and get what you're looking for now, because I don't see it being any cheaper than it's going to be now, at least anytime soon, brother. Up next, we got Love the Content, brother. Just start collecting, order a couple Optic Blaster packs. Thank you, brother. Good luck, brother. Hopefully you get some sick cards, because why not? I'd be interested to know who you collect, brother. I would send some good vibes your way. 2 substance watching. Nice, indeed. Nice. Thanks, Drew Bear. You the man. You the man. 400 now. Yeah. Is that a 2020 flagship of Topps? Hold on. 2020 Topps 2020 flagship is at 400 now? That is crazy, brother. Crazy, bro. I think the last time I checked, it was probably like 250, something like that. But I remember back when it was $55 just a few years ago. So the card market, always changing. Your channel going to blow up 100%. I hope so. Leaf, my guy, brother. I hope. I think Fanatics bought Panini, I believe, where they were trying to. I did. I had the quality control gets, brother. But I've heard this for years now, and what does it mean, really? I don't know. I keep hearing that, but I don't know if it's true. I've looked up actual done the research, and from what I could find was none of that's true. Panini has, I think, a 5-year license with the UFC. So with at least not until 2025, 2026, I doubt we're going to hear anything about Fanatics unless the company as a whole buys Panini. I don't think we're going to hear anything for at least the next few years on that specifically. And even still, people will talk a lot about quality control, brother, but I mean, Topps, there were a lot of Topps sets that didn't have the best quality control either. I just think the issue with what people are seeing are there are a lot more Panini cards, there are a lot more blasters, hanger packs, shit like that. Topps, there wasn't really you may have occasionally seen a blaster box on a shelf at a random Walmart in the middle of nowhere. That was the only time I found a 2019 blaster on a shelf the whole time that I was collecting Topps UFC cards. So yeah, I just think it's a lot less cards in the Topps run, so maybe there was a lot less mistakes to make. With Panini, I see a lot of the boogers on the cards. I don't know what it is. The cards are just stuck together. But I've seen, for example, Jon Jones's lightweight rookie card from 2019 Chrome. What the hell is that? It doesn't make any sense. How do you let that pass? But it does. Everyone is going to have their issues at the end of the day. So who knows, brother? Hopefully quality control can only get better from here, and we can just hope for the best. And we are at the mercy of the cards makers for sure, the card manufacturers. So want to start closing it out, y'all. Here, I just it's about 9:30. I've been on here for close to 2 hours now, and I just wanted to stop by, say what's up. Such a shame, no Joe Rogan, voice of the Octagon. Yeah, brother, that is true. I'm surprised that they didn't do that because I feel like that is one of the main voices of the Octagon. Yeah, is the one and only Joe Rogan. So I guess just closing up, y'all, just real quick. Let me go over what I wanted to go over just to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything before we get out of here. So make sure I got all my topics. Let me get my topics pulled up here. Yeah, so before we close out of here, y'all, I just want to follow up because a lot of people weren't here at the beginning of the stream. And if you weren't there now, hopefully you're here now. If you weren't, hopefully you were here in the middle somewhere. So a few of the main topics that we covered on today's show was the UFC optic break that I had put on my Instagram that I was going to announce in the Monday video, which was the immaculate video, and it didn't happen, was my optic hobby box got canceled from Steel City Collectibles. It was my first purchase on the new business card that I got, and I guess they were scared of some fraud or something like that. So that optic hobby box did get canceled, but because of that, I figured it's probably best if we just wait on 2023 Prism for our next break. So I'm going to save up this next month, and my next break that will be here on the channel, I'm hoping all the spots will sell out. It'll be 2023 UFC Prism. So that'll be the next break. And because of that, I'm going to bring the Golden Pack back this upcoming week for the next few weeks. So for those of you who don't know what the Golden Pack is, on my Monday videos, I get a bunch of cards here, show them to you here on the channel, front and back, let you guys look at them just a little bit. And then I list that pack of cards on my eBay at $1. And I let the channel members decide what it goes up to there. Get yourself some whole bunch of cheap cards, all hits at a pretty fair price, at least if you ask me. Upcoming videos, I do want to give you guys those because I do have a I had my notes pulled up here. All right, so I do have my next 6 videos planned. I'm going to do a whole bunch of hobby loose packs. I don't know the value that I'm going to put on there yet, but I did order a whole bunch of loose hobby packs. I'm going to do a UFC optic versus retail video. So I think 3 hangers, 3 blasters versus 1 optic hobby box. I'm going to do that in a video. I have another 2022 Immaculate box coming. So for those of you who were fans of the last Immaculate hobby box, I ordered another one. Another one is coming. And then I'm going to do 3 chase videos. So just like my Ilia Topuria chase video where I was trying to pull the Ilia Topuria card, I have 3 more of those planned. So hopefully I can pull those cards out of there, and hopefully I can have something planned fun like the Ilia Topuria where I gave an Ilia away as I was trying to pull an Ilia. Maybe I can do something like that again. I think that was super fun. So that is the upcoming videos. I also have a new series that is going to be coming. Be on the eye out Thursday for that. I think I can say enough that I think Thursday is the day that it's going to happen. So stay tuned for that. I gave y'all a little behind the scenes action on my community tab. I let you guys know that I was working on the thumbnail for it. It's a monthly card chat that I'm going to do with another person in the space. You guys probably know him, but you may not know him. And if not, you should know him. So we're going to do that about once a month or so. And then, yeah, so that is basically all the news here on the channel that we have going on for the next few weeks. Get the last few comments that we have in here. It looks like a few people have commented. That was the Panini. You got that one. Does Max beat Allen? Tough fight, man. Tough fight. Arnold Allen's young. He's hungry. He's good. But Max is Max Blessed Holloway. I think it might be the time, though. Arnold Allen is on the come up. It wouldn't surprise me if Arnold beat Max, but man, Max can take a beating, though. So can Arnold Allen have the gas tank to put a beating on Max for 5 rounds? I guess we'll see. Or 3 rounds. I don't even know how many rounds it is. Kind of a newbie to this whole card collecting. Can you pull any number cards from a blaster or just hobby packs? See, that is why I'm glad that I'm able to explain things here to you guys, brother. Anything that you open, there will be, it'll say I have a 2022 Chronicles blaster box, empty one sitting here. But anything that you open, brother, everything that is available will be here on the side, brother. So if you can just look at what you're opening, look on the side of it, and it'll tell you exactly what is available to pull in the product inside, and like no matter what the product is, but always 100% I'm going to recommend hobby over retail. So your hobby boxes over your blaster boxes 100% of the time. Your hobby boxes guarantee autos, they guarantee parallels, as our blaster boxes, you're not guaranteed anything. You can get a box full of just base cards. Is your Insta the same name? Indeed, it is, brother. The Golden Octagon, all one word. Yep, the Golden Octagon, all one word, brother. I feel like it's hard to hit a number out of a blaster box. Oh, for sure, brother, for sure. 100%. Because number cards are not in every single blaster. And if so, it's only going to be one. As we're a hobby box, you're going to get maybe even 2 number cards per pack. So always hobby over the blasters / retail, whatever you want to say. Make sure you don't get ripped off. Optic hangers can be way and that is one thing that I was going to point out, obviously when I did I like this video, that these optic hanger packs, I can't believe, I don't even know what's happening, but there's a way that people are finding out that autographs are in certain packs and buying those packs and reselling those certain packs as like heavy packs or something like that. Personally, if you are going to the store, buying these, weighing these, and then returning or finding out there's an autograph in them and returning them, fuck you, bro. You're an asshole. That Don't do that, man. It's like, be fair to everyone. Um, I couldn't imagine being the guy that goes into stores, buys packs of cards, goes home, does what he has to do to them, returns them to Target, Walmart, and then you have a 10-year-old kid want to collect UFC cards. This is his favorite sport. He just wants to get a cool Michael Chandler autograph, and he goes and saves his hard-earned money up for a month to buy 2 of these, and there is zero chance he gets any autograph because you're the asshole that basically scammed him. So hopefully you're not that guy. Hopefully you guys are being safe if you do buy these optic hanger packs. If you buy them, make sure you go to a place that, one, they don't accept returns on cards. That is very important. If they accept returns on cards, I wouldn't even buy anything from that store because who knows what could have been done. And 2, try to make sure that you buy from behind the counter where, a person can't take the cards to the back of the store and do whatever they have to do to them and bring them back to the front of the store. Make sure that, cards are protected when you buy them. That's the only advice I have on buying those hanger packs, because as Eddie Reyes did say, these optic hanger packs can be found out and I guess searched in some way. So just please be careful. Please be careful if y'all are buying these optic hanger packs. Good time, brother. I hope you have a good night. Congratulations. I appreciate you stopping by. Great horse. Godspeed, brother. To anyone who cares, fucking skunk. No, brother. God damn it. I hate when this happens, but I've had 3 people. You're the 3rd one that's said that now. I'm like, it's so odd. I hate to see it. Hopefully you got something good out of the box, though. I know that a few people said they didn't get an auto, but they got like a gold out of 10. So it kind of equaled out. So hopefully you kind of equaled out there, brother, and you weren't and you didn't get a box of silvers and also no autograph, because, brother, I would hate for that to happen to you. Thank you for the zoo hunting tip. Got to bounce. Best of luck on 1,000. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. Scumbags are scumbags. Indeed, brother. And then what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like, it would be different if they were hurting no one, but at the end of the day, you're hurting other people in the UFC card community. You're not hurting Walmart or Target. You're hurting people that are trying to buy the cards. So, it is what it is, man. Red O'Malley stargazing. Dude, any red Zhang Wei Li, hold on to that, man. Hold on to that. That's not going to be a bad hold, because at the end of the day, the Chinese collectors are all about their red cards. And one of the most expensive cards I ever paid for was a 2021 Prism Zhang Wei Li red. That card is probably still a lot of money. I think I paid $200 for that card, though. Color matched red first year Prism Zhang Wei Li. I had to have it to complete my set, but man, I was not happy that I had to pay that much for it. So those red Zhang Wei Li stargazing, brother, hold on to that. You might not be too upset at that, my guy. And congratulations on the sugar. But yeah, brother, that's going to be all from me. I've been here about 2 hours now. My mouth is super dry. I've been sipping this Diet Dr. P, not sponsored, but if Diet Dr. P wants to reach out to me, you know where to hit me up at. Link to everything is in the description. I thank every single one of you that watched tonight, that came by to support the channel, gave that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Once again, we are almost at 1,000. I thank every single one of you for that. I truly do, because y'all made it happen. I didn't do anything. I'm just here talking, occasionally open up some cards, giving y'all my opinion. I did nothing. Thank every single one of you for just hitting that button. So that's going to be all from me here this time. I hope y'all enjoyed the immaculate video yesterday. We got that sugar, and it was a sick card. So I'm so happy. Still wrapping the O'Malley hoodie. I still hyped for that. So that's cool. I do have another immaculate box on the way. Said my next 6 videos are planned out. So that's good. Check out the Golden Octagon MMA podcast. I'll be back here Wednesday. So not tomorrow, the next day for that. And then Thursday, if your boy don't have something else planned here on the channel. So check back here Wednesday and Thursday. I plan on being live both days, Wednesday and Thursday. So, yeah, that is going to be all for me here this time. That is, yeah. So thank all y'all for stopping by. When are they coming out with 2020? Last question real quick, brother. 2023 Prism will be the first set that comes out in every Panini product for UFC every year. Look, the end of March, early April. That is my guess. End of March, early April, something like that. So maybe just a month or so, and we will have 2023 Prism. That is my guess. But that's going to be all for me this time. Matt from the Golden Octagon. I'll catch y'all Wednesday for the podcast, Thursday for a kind of a special card chat with a guest here on the channel. That's going to be all. I'll catch y'all then. Peace.